Hello, welcome to the One and a Half Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here in this rocking chair, talking to you for a little bit to add a random video to the best ofs that I put out. So there is I guess, a war going on somewhere in the Middle East, as usual, and people who know nothing about um, you know, what's the proper word here? Politics, religion, just international matters are, talking about it. And it's like, it's, it, it's pointless. Um, you have like video game websites, like video game review sites, giving their opinions about the war that's going on over in God. I don't even know who it is. First of all, because I don't care. I think it's God. I think it's Jerusalem and like Palestine, right? I think. See, I don't know. That's why I'm like I don't even care who wins. I do like the fact that I do see a few news clips and there's missiles flying around. That looks pretty dope. But other than that, anyway, there was this one video game site, and I forgot it because it doesn't matter, where they're like showing support for like one side, okay, and then the video game site, it has like different departments. I mean, it has departments in different countries. So in this other country, the same video game site is showing support for the other side, and in like it's just so stupid. So like you got one, I forget, I think it's IGN. They're supporting both sides. Like just shut up and review video games. And now people are mad at them because they picked a side. And it's like it's one of those situations where it's like you should just shut up and draw well. Or you should just like accept your reward and give a speech. Like you don't have to like be political. You're an actor, you're an athlete, you're a video game review site. Why are you talking about politics? Or the war or whatever? I mean, I don't know. Like, like a video game site, like maybe do a story about like, would this make a great video game? Like, would this make a great first person shooter? You can make a video game called Civilian Missile Drop or something like that. You know, it'll be like what was that video game called? Like Missile Command, right? And so it'll be like an updated version of that, and like you launch missiles and see how many civilians you can kill. Do that. That'd be awesome. But having articles on your website supporting both sides because one one part of your company is in this part of the world and another one's in the other part of the world and they're both having opposing views is just stupid. It makes the company look bad. Just focus on video games. So I mean, I don't understand why companies feel the need to be involved in like stuff like 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 the Major League Baseball game, like the baseball All Star game that was taken out of Georgia. I think I don't follow sports, but apparently in Georgia, yeah, apparently in Georgia, you have to show an ID now to vote. That's it. But apparently that's racist. I did not know that was racist. You have to show your ID to do a lot of stuff. So I guess racism is rampant across America because you have to show your ID. I mean, you have to show your ID to get into a bar a lot of times. Most bars are racist apparently. You have to show your ID to, you know, rent a car. You have to show. I mean, I don't know. I can name you a million. You have to show your ID to board a plane. There's a million different things you have to show an ID for. Okay. Anyway, so in I guess in Atlanta they passed some law or whatever that you have to show ID to vote, which I totally support because I thought that was a rule anyway. I didn't know. Like, once again, I don't follow stuff. I just assumed you had to have an ID to vote. That's what I thought this whole time. Okay. But apparently, companies when that happened, like major corporations came out going, "This is racist," or "This is wrong," or whatever. And I'm like, why is, and I don't know if they actually did it. I'm just saying Coca Cola because it's the only thing I can think of right now. Because it has the word Coke in it, and I like Coke. You know what I mean? I like Coke. But, like, why is Coca Cola going, we don't support this Georgia thing, this voter bill? Like, you're a soda company. You make soda pop, stick to soda pop. And then when the details of the voter ID thing came out, it turns out other states have similar stuff, and so it just didn't make any sense. And like a lot of people came out looking stupid because they're voicing their opinion over something that they have no idea what they're talking about. Like, you know, if you're not political, just stay out of it, or like keep it to yourself. Like, I don't need to know what my Ford dealership thinks about Joe Biden. I don't care. And then your opinion is gonna either be an echo chamber for half the population and then piss off the other half of the population. Because that's how it is. It's all about an echo chamber. People, when it comes to like politics, people just want to hear what they think, whether it's right, whether it's wrong. I mean, I don't even know if there is a right or wrong in politics, but they just want to hear their opinion echoed back at them. And if they don't hear their opinion echoed back at them, they get triggered. So just shut up. Like, you literally lose. And when I say literally, I mean, I don't know, I'm guessing. You lose half your customers basically every time you make a political opinion. You literally lose half your customers. Because that's how it is with most politics. It's usually cut down the middle. You can pick any topic. Like you could pick like abortion. You could say like I'm pro life. I'm blah 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 blah. By saying that, you pissed off half the people you know. Or you can go the opposite. I'm pro choice. You literally piss off half the people you know. So you might as well just keep it to yourself. It doesn't make sense. But what makes less sense is a major corporation or just a business in general. It doesn't have to be a major corporation. A business in general who has nothing to do with politics, nothing to do with issues, making a stand on an issue. You lose half your customers. Like, I don't care if you know Pepsi is for lower, whatever, lesser jail sentences. I don't know whatever the topic is. Because I don't want to associate. I don't know. I keep using soda. I don't want to associate Taka vodka with politics. And like, if I do associate Taka vodka with politics, I'm probably not going to buy it because it's going to take away from my experience of drinking. Imagine like you're drinking your. First of all, I love Taka vodka. Imagine you're getting wasted off of Taka, right? And like Taka put out a tweet going, we support blah blah blah. And then like you're sitting around with a bunch of people, and then someone brings up like, Taka, they support, putting bonnets on babies. And you're like, oh yeah, they do. Yeah, fuck this drink. You know? Or it can have the opposite effect where like, hey, they support putting bonnets on babies. Oh, I love bonnets on babies. I'm gonna drink more. But the thing is, you're still losing or you're pissing off half your customers. I think like the person who set a great example when it came to keeping your mouth shut and just focus on being you, just being on just sorry, just doing your job was Michael Jordan. He never came out and supported any political movement, any politician, any like social justice movement or whatever. He just played basketball. That's all he did. He played basketball, kept his opinions to himself. By doing that, he became the most popular athlete ever, basically, because when you think of Michael Jordan, what do you think of? I think of the 6 championships. I think of like all the crazy dunks. I just I think of excitement. I think of him winning. That's all. I just think of winning. Basically, that's a great feeling. Everyone likes winning. That's why he's popular. You don't think of like, oh yeah, you supported whatever George Bush. You don't think of that because if you did think of that, half of you wouldn't like him because half of you don't like George Bush. So shut up and dribble. Shut up and make your product. Shut up and accept your award. Just do what you're supposed to do. Do your job. If your job is to make soda, make soda. If your job is to like entertain, entertain. If your job is to throw a football, throw a football. If your job is to put the ball in the bucket, put the ball in the bucket. Just do that. If your job is to review video games, just review video games. That's why people are going to you. People are going to you for that little bit of what do they call it? Escapism. Escapism. There's enough going on in the real world where you can find a reputable news source whose job is to have opinions and to report and keep it real. You don't need your whatever. I listed all these things: soda company, video game company, your your athlete. You don't need that to hear that stuff from them. You need escapism from them because real life is hard on a lot of people. Remember, the average person is poor, so like your entertainment is what's keeping them going, or your whatever can of diabetes liquid is keeping them going. Stick to that. Anyway, um, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.